Alright guys, welcome back to another Magic video. Today we're going to be cracking some packs so that we can get some of these cards inside. Specifically, we want to get the wild cards so that we can make a constructed deck and compete in the recent event. So let's get to cracking. We'll crack this throne first, just because it's a single pack. Let's see what we get. Oh, okay. I was not playing when this was sort of part of the. Ooh, look at that. We need two more of those, so that's good. Yeah, I wish I could play that in draft, but I can't. What is this? Stormwing Entity. Flying Prowess. I remember Prowess. Okay. Nice. It's pretty good. Great tempo plays. Let's continue on. I always love the core sets. Try to play them whenever I can. What is Blightfang? Okay. Death Touch for Planeswalkers. This is a classic. It's been around for so long. What is that? Drowsing Tyrannodon? Tyrannodon? Okay. As long as you control creature 4 or greater, this guy can attack, so it didn't have Defender. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Zero cost is always interesting. Exile all cards from target graveyard. Okay. Pretty specific. Wow. Megalodon. Nice. Life goes on. So it goes. It becomes blocked. The controller loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. I always wanted to make a horror deck. Sanctum of Stonefang. The pre-combat main phase, very important. Shrine deck. Back in Kamigawa. A mythic. What? Chromatic Orrery. Orrery? Spend mana as though it were mana of any color. This is a 7-drop, but if you can play it, you get back 5 colorless, or what's that mana called? Waste mana? And then you could spend it immediately to draw potentially up to 5 cards. I mean, maybe? It's cool, I like it. I could see it being very good in some sort of multicolored deck. Oh, here's another shrine. Draw X cards! So you're at least gonna get one if you play it in your main phase. Interesting. Part of the things in our inventory is a head in a jar, a tentacle, a piece of paper, sanguine indulgence. A priest. Human cleric 2-drop, 2/2 flash. How does something that isn't a token enter the battlefield? Oh, like creatures who yeah, I understand. Siren, flying prowess, 2/2 for 2, for 3 rather. Zombie, dragon, fire breathing. The Kraken. Talarian Kraken. Huh. Ghostly Pilferer. Spear Rogue. Okay. I think I basically have all of the cards in this set, but the rares probably not. Okay. Interesting. Nice. Use a bomb in the draft. Too bad it's over. And we're not drafting. Oh, there's one more rare. Ooze, very nice. Excellent. We need to get... Oh, he's cool. I think we're gonna have enough to craft all the mythics that we need. Sweet. It's our first one of those. We never picked them in the draft. I think that's our second? No, it's our first one. Yeah, never got to pick one of these. Great for green red landfall or something. There's one more mythic. There's... I think we need 3 rares. Or is it 3 mythics and 2 rares? So we have our rares. I had an opportunity to pick that once, but I did not take it. An angel. Outside of the game. Just reveal someone else's angel playing on a different table. Be like, that's my angel now. Thank you. Roiling Vortex. Huh. It's interesting. Guess it could be a good sideboard card if you like knew you were going up against someone who's gaining life. How do we trigger more mythic draws? Like that, of course. Copy target artifact. Oh, sorry. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control. We choose new targets for it. Copy instant sorcery. We choose new. Copy target permanent spell. Okay, so you can copy a creature. Seems good. I would play that in draft. Just copy everything. Yeah, that's a gooder. A pathway. I'm starting to get worried we might not get enough mythic wild cards here to build the standard deck. Psych, nah, I ain't worried at all. Alright, let's go. That guy, I got him in a draft, supposedly really good. Never drew him. Nice. I gotta make a green-black deck eventually. I probably should have read that card. The crab. Oh my god, is that the first crab we've seen? I feel like every deck had a crab. Can't cast more than one spell. This. I got one of those and also didn't get to play it. Dang, yo. Spike Field Hazard. I've never even seen this. 3 for Indestructible Relic, you can kick it. If it was kicked, create 2 tapped copies of this. And then the kicker is basically free. So 3, if it's turn 6, you can get your mana back. That's nasty. That would work with that other that mythic that we got earlier. Another mythic, cool. Colorless creatures you control get +2/+2. Nice. Whenever you tap a permanent for waste, add an additional waste. Whenever you cast a color spell, you gain 2 life. So I played against a deck who I think used a couple of those. Crushed me with some golems. Nice. That's my 3rd one of those. Here he's lithoforming. Just sliding around on the lava. Sacrifice X lands. For each land, sacrifice this way, draw a card. You may play X lands this turn. Oh, that's cool. Just fill your hand up, play a whole bunch of new lands. That's interesting. Red card draw. Also, huge landfall trigger potential. Wow, I never got one of these. In draft, that is. Or this, huh? As long as there's 4 more instant sorceries in the graveyard, 3/+1. Discard the top 2. Discard a card. Exile the top 2 cards. Okay, so mill 1. No. Discard a card. Then look at the top 2 of your library. Choose one of them you may play this turn. Interesting. Hey, we played this guy once. Did not work out for us. Mill deck, what is it? Mill 10? 8? Oh, and if it was kicked, half their deck? The first one's good. There we go. Okay, on to Kaldheim. Here we could pull some of the stuff we're actually going to play with. We were going to craft one of these. Excellent. Now we don't have to. Okay, moving on. Oh, that's our first Clarion Spirit. Very cool. Pathway. God, death. 6/6 Death Touch for 3? Excuse me? At the beginning of your upkeep, exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you can't, sacrifice this and draw a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card, pay 3, exile a creature card from your graveyard, draw a card. So it could be like a good emergency blocker, or if your graveyard's filled up, just really good creature. If it's not, you draw it early. Turn 1. I don't know if I'd play a turn 1, maybe. Probably not. Well, yeah, turn 1, then you start milling your creatures, and then you just start using it to draw cards. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was gonna craft one of these too. What? The game knows. Okay. What does this do again? When it enters the battlefield or dies, exile another creature card from your graveyard. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. That isn't this. And shares creature type. So angels or warriors. Okay. I think. Okay, that's the first one of those. Cool. I think we don't need to open any more packs, but we'll just open some more packs. There's an option to open 10 packs. But then we don't get to click open the packs. Must resist this option. That is too much text. I appreciate what Blue's trying to do here, but too much text. Quakebringer. I've read this before. Can't gain life. Okay. Upkeep, paying for 2. If he's on the battlefield or in the graveyard. Ooh, excuse me. Just woke up. I think we crafted some of those for this deck. Nice. I wonder what the, it's our first one. Should be our first one of this too. Look at this reckless crew. Create X, 2 1s. X is the number of vehicles you control, plus the number of equipments you control. And you can attach it. That's crazy. You just outfit an entire mob, send them in. We used this before. Great spell, especially in a especially in limited. Gets 3 greats. This thing, I wish I had played this several times, but never got a chance. You may have this enter the battlefield as a copy of a permanent. I've seen somebody use this against me. It's a devastating effect. Except if it's legendary. Except it's legendary and snow in addition to its other types. If it is a creature, enters with 2 1/1 cards. It's so good. Okay. Crippling Fear. Hey, wait. Some of these characters are on the other cards. Choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't of the chosen type get -3, -3. Okay. It's pretty good. Hey, we pulled this guy in a draft once. It was great. Same with him. Pretty awesome card there. When I first read this, I didn't read that it could be also a creature, so I thought it was just exile artifact and give them a blue 1/1 flyer. I was like, that's so bad. But it could be a creature, so it's not so bad. A common that we've never received. That's crazy. Giant's Amulet. Create a 4/4 that's attached. Huh. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Nice. 3 for a 2/3 Death Touch. Boast. Search your library. Put it on top. I used this guy twice. I played him twice. Both times I was like, yeah, forget your board. But I was already about to die anyway. And then the next turn they just, because it's so late, they just played basically their whole board again. It was like, well, at least I got a 7/7. Ascendant Spirit. It's pretty cool. This. I want to do stuff with this. Maskwood Nexus. Attack first creature. What do you do? Does 3 damage to any target. Each player discards a card. Return target creature card from a graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. Oh, it's telling me how much I have of the whole set. That's pretty cool. Nice. I don't think I ever was in black enough to play Feed the Serpent or got to see them enough. This guy, super good. Was it 7 to give elves +2/+2 and death touch? Yeah. Oh my god. Every time you play an elf, you get an elf. Gee whiz. Aren't there some cards you could play to, look at this guy, to give your elves the ability to tap for mana? Yeah, with the Planeswalker. So, that's a combo right there. Play him. Turn 1, play an elf. Turn 2, play him. Turn 3, play an elf. That should be like, spawn an elf. Turn 4, play the dude. And then turn 5, swing with like 6 elves. +2/+2 with death touch. Seems good. Whenever a creature, planeswalker, an opponent controls is dealt excess combat damage, this guy deals the excess to any target other than that permanent. Four for a 4/5 trample, or equipped creature has pay 2, unattached to hammer to 3 damage, 3 damage to any target. Return the hammer to its owner's hand. So you throw a hammer at somebody. This is what that colorless deck had. They would draw cards if they had more life, and if they don't, they gain life. They were drawing cards like Wild Man. The Freezing Flame. Excess damage. Huh. Righteous Valkyrie. Righteous. Alright. One more. This guy. He's been around. Or effects like this. Was it like Treetop Elves or something? 3 for a 2/2? Search your library for 6-drop. This is kind of like that plus stats, and also it has to die. Holy. Phyrexian Predator. What? 6 for a 6/6 trample haste. If you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead. So this could work with Death Touch or poison counters as well, which is why it's Phyrexian, I'm guessing. An opponent would put one or more counters on a permanent or player. They put half that many of each of those kinds of counters on a permanent or player, instead rounded down. That's pretty cool. I might throw that into the what deck is that? Large and in charge deck. Could replace. What could it replace? Maybe not. The T-Rex is so good. 6-drop. 6-drop. Is the Flash get +6/+6? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's super cool. I like it. I'm glad I got it. And what's this vault business? Can use 1 mythic to unlock the vault. Maybe we'll unlock the vault in another time. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.